I'm Dr. Deb Butler, and you are listening to Thinner Peace in Menopause and Beyond. This is episode number 392.
Welcome to Thinner Peace in Menopause and Beyond. This is Dr. Deb Butler, Master Life and Weight Coach, and as always, your coach. If you're a woman and you're smart and you're successful and you've been struggling with weight your whole life, and now menopause is making it harder than ever, and you are ready to make this the last time you ever have to go on a diet again, then this podcast is for you. Stay tuned.
Well, hello, all my dear friends all over the world. And you know, I mean all over the world. And you know how much I love to say it. And I'm so glad that you all over the world love my message too. And today, well, I have something pretty exciting to share with you. So maybe you know, maybe you don't know that the doors are actually open to my Thinner Peace in Menopause group program. It opens a few times a year. This is the last time in 2023. There are, as last time I looked, a couple seats available. It's a small, intimate group where I get to help you transform your mind about food, your body, and your life through the coaching that I am trained to do. Now, if this is the first time you're hearing it and this is exciting to you, then for sure what I want you to do is go to drdebbutler.com/peace, Peace, and you can get all the details and all the information on how you can sign up. Now, the other thing I want to do is I did a free webinar last week. Many of you signed up, I know. But I know many of you might not have even heard about it and don't even know about it. So what I want to do today is I am going to take a coaching session from that webinar. I coached maybe 5 women that day, and I'm taking one that I did with Ons, and I want you to hear what coaching is like, because maybe you don't know what that even means. So I thought it might be helpful for you to hear me coach somebody else on their problem about their body and their weight. And just to give you a heads up, with her, she has already lost weight doing my program. And now she feels, quote unquote, stuck. How many of you feel stuck out there at a specific weight? Well, if you're one of those people, I think you're going to love this coaching session of how I helped her move forward and how I can help you move forward, because that is the power of group coaching, is that I can coach somebody else. And if you're listening, if you're within this group, I may be able to get inside your mind even better than if I was coaching you specifically, because many people relate to other people getting coached and are almost more open to hearing the coaching because it's not so intense for them. So if you're one of those people and you would just like to learn from another coaching session, kind of see what it's like to coach with me, the problems that I can help, I think this coaching session is perfect for you. So what I'm going to do is I am going to let you sit back, take a walk, take a bubble bath, whatever it is you do, and enjoy and learn from this coaching session that I did with Ons. And I'll get back at the end and say a few things. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Ans.
Ons?
Hello.
Spoken before?
Yes, we did.
For you now, because I think I said the same thing about your name before. It's not a name I've heard very often. Okay.
It's real Dutch.
Okay, well, there you go. Are you in the country or are you somewhere else?
I am in Canada
Oh, you're in Canada. Okay.
for
So
32 years.
that's a long time.
Yeah.
What you got for me? I remember having a mini session with you. But
Yeah, we had a mini session. That's right. Well, same thing. And then we talked about back then, but then I lost more now.
You lost more weight?
Yes, I lost 38 pounds now.
Oh, what's the
And
problem?
I started last year on September 25th. And the problem is now that I want to lose the 50. I want to
You
lose
want to
12.
lose another 50.
No, losing another 12.
You want to lose another 12 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Can't get them off.
Why not?
How?
Why not?
Yeah, good question. I'm happy when I see it, my scale. I go on a scale every single day.
Okay. Why
Because
aren't
my
you losing
scale-
it? I just want to know why you're not losing it.
Yeah, I have no clue.
You have no clue. How am I going to know? So we're just going to sit here and go, you don't know, and I don't.
Well, no, I do what I did before, and then all the 38 pounds came off. Like, it wasn't easy, but it was very easy every time because I listened to all your podcasts. And so it was easy that way because every time when I heard somebody talk or you say something or answering somebody's questions on the podcast, I go like, yeah, of course, that works for me too. And every time you got me there. So every time I lost more and more.
Okay, but I want to stop you for a minute because you're
Yeah.
giving me a lot of credit. And I was not there. I was not there. I don't even know what you're talking about because I was not there.
Yeah.
Which means that I said something and then you thought something and did something different. So it was you,
It was me.
not me, you.
Yeah.
I said something and you did something with what I said and it's worked.
Mhm.
Okay. So the main question is why aren't you losing the rest of the weight? I mean, what do you think it is?
Maybe I'm not moving enough now because of my psoriatic arthritis. I'm on prednisone and whatever, and I had difficulties walking, and that was an issue. And then I think that I eat a little bit more than I used to do
Stop. Why would you be eating a little bit more than you used to?
because I'm more hungry now.
Okay.
That's all.
That's what I would be looking at. Are you sure that you're more physically hungry now?
Yes, I am because now it's getting cooler outside, and then you're more hungry.
Okay, well, I don't know that.
Well, I'm
You're
more
telling
hungry.
me. Okay.
Yeah.
But your
Yeah.
body is telling you something too.
Yeah.
And I would be looking at your physical hunger and your emotional hunger. And I don't know how long you've been on prednisone. How long you've been on prednisone and having this stuff going?
Week 3,
Week
but
three.
I'm dealing with this psoriatic arthritis since January, February.
Okay.
So there was a
And-
lot of inflammations.
Okay. So what I would be doing if I were you is the way that I would be thinking about this. This is what I do when I work with clients who aren't losing weight. Is the first thing is you have to think something that's going to keep you curious and motivated.
Okay.
Because most people, if they really want to lose the weight and are willing to do whatever it takes, will figure it out.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
that includes you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would be using a mindset of I'm going to figure this out no matter what. And I would certainly be looking at eating more. No matter what you say, eating more may not be the right thing for you. And if eating more has anything to do with anything other than physical hunger, and if the frustration of getting on the scale and it staying the same, if you're thinking thoughts that are creating a feeling of frustration for you, then how do you treat food when you feel frustrated that you're not losing weight? You may be messing around and there's some emotional hunger going in there that's getting filled by your brain about the frustration about the number. I see it a lot.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that's what I would look at. But I would always have the ongoing thought is that I will figure this out no matter what.
Yeah.
I will lose this weight no matter what. I don't care. I don't know. You might have to go to a doctor or two. I don't know what you're going to have to do. But I know that if you're willing to do whatever it takes, you will figure it out.
I know what I'm going to do.
Okay,
I'm
what?
going to start listening again to your podcast because if I got rid of the 38 pounds, I can do it again.
Okay, well, maybe you
were
want to
in my
join.
head.
Well,
You
maybe
were
you
in
want
my
to
head.
join the group program and get coached. Get your head
were in
examined.
my head that whole time. So thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
That was
I'm
probably
gonna do
good.
it again. I will email you, keep you up to date.
Yeah, this is good for everybody. Everybody's got this stuff going on with the scale.
Yeah.
And the thoughts about the scale are what probably are slowing you down.
Yeah, probably.
All
Yeah.
right. Perfect.
Thanks, Dr. Depp.
Thank you. Well, what did I tell you? I think my coaching with Ans can help you too, because her problem is very similar to many of your problems in terms of how you think about the scale. And of course, the scale is a tool. It's not meant to make you feel happy, and it's not meant to make you feel sad. It's meant to, if anything, make you feel curious about why that number is there. And then from there, once you're curious, as you watched as I was working with Ans, of how she started looking into why that number wasn't changing instead of being frustrated by that number not changing. So if this is something that you're interested in and you would love to be in a coaching situation with a group of women that are very similar to you, then you need to go to drdebbutler.com/peace, P-E-A-C-E, and check out the details of this next group program that's opening. It's the last of 2023, and they don't open up very much throughout the year. It's half the price of my individual coaching. And I'll tell you what, I'm on fire when I'm in a group. So I know that this sounds fun because it really is. So go look at it if you're interested. If you're not, then I only have one other message that I would love to say to you today. And you may know what it is, but I'm going to say it anyway. Because regardless if you join a group with me or coach with me, or if you're just listening to my podcast, or if this is the very, very first time you've ever heard me before, I have something I want to tell you. That no matter where you go or who you're with, please, please, please be very, very kind to yourself, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
If you're loving my podcast and you would like some more information to be able to follow along with, then please go to drdebbutler.com/change, and you can get a free copy of my companion book that goes with this podcast that I refer to in many different episodes. That is drdebbutler.com/change, CHANGE.